Let's be real for a second. Aren't you tired of struggling? Tired of feeling stuck in a job that doesn't pay you what you're worth? Tired of watching other people build their dream life, go on vacation, afford all these nice things while you're just trying to survive? This video is your wake-up call. I'm going back to school, and not because I love homework or group projects. I'm going back because I'm done settling. I'm ready to position myself for real money, real freedom, and a real elevation. I'm going to break down how going back to school might be the power move that changes everything for you too. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know why going back to school might be exactly what you need to stop struggling financially, how to choose a career path that actually pays, ways to invest in your education the smart way, even if you're working a full-time job or have a full life, and how this decision can shift your whole future. So don't click off. This is the push you didn't know you needed. I'm going to give you a reality check. Let me just say it straight. Struggling is not a personality trait, and staying broke isn't humble. It's painful. It hurts. I used to think I had to grind it out at low-paying jobs, make it work somehow, and just be grateful for what I had. Uber in here, doing all these side hustles there. It just wasn't working. And while yes, we should be grateful, we should always want more money, more peace, more freedom. And guess what? You deserve all those things. But if you don't have the skills, credentials, or training that the high-paying fields require, you're going to keep hitting that same ceiling. And I know this because I've hit that ceiling way too many times. That's when I knew I needed to make a move, a power move. That's why I'm going back to school, and you should too. It gets to a certain point where you, time after time, keep going from one job to another, and there's no big jumps in salary. There's no big jumps in, how much you're getting paid. There is a ceiling, and we can't keep blaming like, oh, these jobs aren't paying well and da-da-da. And, at some point we got to take 100% responsibility and pick a route that will almost guarantee more money, whether it takes another 2 years or another 4 years, whatever your journey is. You have to make the decision to say, you know what, I'm going to go back to school, do this thing so I can guarantee more money on the other end. But if you're, just going from one job to another, yeah, you might have $1 or $2 in difference, or, maybe you might make $5,000 more than the last job, but it's not like a significant difference, right? Or as significant as you could have done. So I'm going back to school. I thought about it, researched it, and now I'm doing it. Not to flex, not to prove anything, but to position myself for a higher paying career and a better lifestyle for me. I chose to go back to school to pursue a career that not only pays, but aligns with my passion. All right? Passion and pay. Two very important things. Don't go back to school for something that A, you hate, you're not passionate about, and B, that doesn't pay well. Find that perfect passion and pay combo. I'm telling you, if you don't know what you want to do yet, don't just pick anything and go back to school. Figure out what exactly you want to do. Do your research. Are you passionate about it? Could you see yourself doing it for the next couple years, right? Can you see yourself doing it for 10 years, right? So definitely don't make the mistake of going back to school for something that does not pay. The whole point of going back to school not only is to learn, but it's to pay your bills. So that's what's important. Passion and pay. You got to have both. Do your research. I picked a path that checked both boxes, purpose and paycheck. And sis, you can too. So, okay, how do you pick a career that pays? When you go back to school, don't just go. Go with a plan. Look for programs that lead to careers, maybe in tech. So like data analysis, UX design, software development, healthcare, nursing, any sort of therapy, behavior analysis, which is what I'm going into, sonography, or trades like HVAC, plumbing, electrician. Yes, women are doing these trade jobs and getting paid good money. Google what jobs are paying. So read job listings, hit up Indeed, talk to people. The truth is, a lot of women are out here with degrees and still broke. Not because school has failed them, but because they chose something that doesn't translate to income. We're not doing that anymore. I did that with my bachelor's degree, and though I love what I do, I think that because this master's degree is coming out of my pocket, it has to pay for itself plus some. But what about time, money, fear? There are so many things that goes back into going back to school, especially as an adult, a grown person. Well, let's talk excuses then, because that's what they are. I don't have time, then make it. If you can scroll for 3 hours, you can study for 30 minutes. I don't have money. There's financial aid, scholarships, and even jobs that will reimburse you to learn. I'm scared. Baby, we're all scared. But fear doesn't pay bills. Fear doesn't build a better life. Comfort zones are cute until you realize they're costing you everything you've ever wanted. So this is the part where you stop letting fear drive and start letting your future self take the wheel. This is not just about going back to school. It's about betting on yourself. It's about saying, I've struggled long enough and I'm ready to rise. Whether you're 22, 32, or 52 with 10 kids, it's never too late. The version of you with options, confidence, and a bigger bank account is waiting on you on the other side of this decision. Stop settling and just make the power move. If you're thinking about going back to school or have questions, well, drop them below. We're a community. We're here to help you. We're here to support you. Stop settling. Make the power move. If you're thinking about going back to school or just have questions, drop them in the comments. I will respond to you. And if you've already gone back, share your story. We're building something here and you are not alone. So if you're going back to school or you're thinking about it, I am too. And I'm definitely going to see you at the top and on the other side of such a big decision. I'm here to support you and to encourage you and to remind you that you can do the hard things. Like, comment, and subscribe. Do all that. Do all that. Say hi to comment. Say hi to me. And if you're ready to glow and grow, I got you. Let me know what else you want to chat about and we can chat. Bye. Peace.